The 26th of December 2016, we proudly present Kwanzaa 2016, a cultural holiday and a cultural presentation for a people. The holiday was founded by Dr. Maulana Karenga of Los Angeles, California. We're coming to you now on WBRN Radio in Boston and on the Boston Red Network because this message does need to appear. Let me just update you on some ticket information. On the 31st of December, there's an event at the Friendship Auditorium, 3201 Riverside Drive, Los Angeles, California. The phone number to get your tickets and reservations, there are no tickets at the door, is 393-999-6124. Again, 393-299-1. Excuse me. Try it again. 393-999-6124. Again, that is the Friendship Auditorium at 3201 Riverside Drive in Los Angeles, California. You can also reach the African American Cultural Center. That is at 3018 West 48th Street in Los Angeles also. We do a little bit more housekeeping here. This is the 50th anniversary. Dr. Karenga founded Kwanzaa in 1966. That is how long he has been in the particular business of Kwanzaa and of educating people on it. Umoja is the theme today. As you know, each night has a different theme, and we'll, of course, be bringing attention to the themes as we move through. We start out on Monday night, and we will finish this up on the 1st of January 2017. Let me just check very quickly here. Oh, we've got that out of the way. This ticket information here tonight, there was at 6 o'clock in Los Angeles, a little late on that one, but that was the opening night for the Kwanzaa celebration and the lighting of the candles. And you need to make sure that you don't get a menorah, that you get the right stance for your candle. Dr. Karenga was talking about that. So on a Tuesday, once again, the that event, our cultural future with self-determination, Kukunjali, get my Swahili a little bit rusty here, but anyway, that will be at the Zambezi Bazaar. That is at 47 West 43rd Street there in Los Angeles. Again, the number is there, 323-299-6883. That is the African Cultural Center. So again, on the 26th, Umoja, that has passed. That's what we are celebrating here on Monday, and on Tuesday, when you will get this at Kikunjali, that is self-determination on Tuesday. And of course, this show will air on Tuesday on most of these channels. And then we go into Wednesday while we are here. Ujamar, I'm sorry. That is cooperative economics. Make sure that I get this correctly here. Collective work and responsibility. Sorry about that. That will be on the 28th. and the subject will be sharing creative expressions from the world of Kwanzaa. And on Thursday, let me get Ujamaa and Ujamaa is cooperative economics. And then we have on Friday the 30th, we'll have Purpose, Niger, Purpose, a life filled with purpose. That will also be at a different location, 7825 South Western Avenue, Los Angeles, California. That'll be at the KRST Unity Center there. And that will be that particular subject on the 30th. And also the Southern Leadership Conference will be exhibiting their different location in SCL, LC Los Angeles. That'll be at 8333 Airport Boulevard, Los Angeles, California. And on a Saturday, that was the one we were talking about. That is Hukam Lubetta. Is an event, the African Food and Dance there. That's the annual 50th anniversary of Kwanzaa Karmumba. That is a festival. So we have a whole an imami on the Sunday. That it will be the 1st of January 2017. That's a day of meditation. So that is when you reflect there. So we'll be going over these as we move through this. On to a program presented earlier in December at the Wright Museum in Detroit, Michigan. The speaker, Dr. Maulana Karenga, and he is introduced by the staff of the Wright Museum. On we go. On this 26th day, actually it'll be the 27th day on many of channels, so we'll go for the 27th day, and we'll look to that. We've highlighted some of the events that will take place with Dr. Maulana Karenga. Umoja night, that was Monday night, and of course Kwanzaa Kurambi on a Saturday night, and so forth there in Los Angeles. And we've already done that, so we won't spend a lot of time on that, but what we will say there, Kwanzaa, Nguzo, Kwabi, our constant striving, repairing, renewal, and rethinking of the world. The 50th anniversary of the Pan-African holiday, Kwanzaa, of necessity, brings added focus and emphasis on its customary call for remembrance, reflection, recommitment. We remember our history and the legacies left, and the people who made them and left them for us and the world. We reflect on expansive meaning of being African in the world and on the context and issues of our time and our way forward in struggle to forge a future responsive to our needs and interests as well as those of the world. We recommit ourselves to the highest values and to most anchoring, elevating, and liberating practices as ever to the good of our people and the well-being of the world. All historic milestones and markers. And so it is good to remember and reflect on the origin of Kwanzaa, not only the ancient African festival of harvest and shared good, but also on the origin in the relentless and righteous struggle of the 60s, i.e. the Black Freedom Movement, for freedom, justice, and equality, the power of our people over their destiny and daily lives, for deep embedded and ever present in the celebration of Kwanzaa, the practice of its founding principles of Nguzo, Saba, and is the constant call for a commitment to striving and struggling. Here I use striving and struggling interchangeably, with the meaning of being extending great and focused effort to achieve, excel, and advance. And for struggle, we imagine and weigh it and to continue to do so. It is not only to define and to defeat the oppressor, but to overturn ourselves and remove ourselves from the legacy of oppression, and cleaning social space in which we can live, love, work, build, relate freely, and striving dignitily, then to come to the fullest of ourselves. Kwanzaa then was conceived, born, and came into being in the midst of struggle, in the fires, in the furnaces of the Black Freedom Movement, and therefore carries with it the legacy and the lessons from it. This 50-year journey from 1966 to 2016 are 206 to 256 was one of the greatest and decisive striving and struggles. It was a journey of striving and struggle that began in the Black Power period of the Black Freedom Movement. Without digression or diversion, has continued to deal with issues of life and death, of freedom and justice, security, from vigilance and police violence, securing adequate health care, housing for the needy, economic justice for all, quality education, a host of other interrelated issues. So Kwanzaa is neither engaged nor celebrated outside the lives of black people, African people. It raises critical issues as well as honor the names and righteous deeds of the ancestors, engage in questions in current life as well in history of modes and means of resistance, as well as celebrations of gains made, lives well lived, battles well fought, won, goodness of life, and which our ancestors and we have worked and struggled so hard to bring into increased and sustain. Our 50th anniversary celebration of Kwanzaa, it is the only right and appropriate that we pay rightful homage to those who brought us to this good and beautiful point. First, we offer sacred water and words to our ancestors, and ancient and modern, for the culture they created, the battles they fought, the lessons they taught, the legacies they left, and the way they opened for us. The 50th anniversary celebrates also in honor and thanks to our people, the African Americans, the African people everywhere. For it is they who embraced Kwanzaa when it was offered to them and received it as their own, nurtured it, and made it a national, international celebration of our African selves and the history and culture that grounds us and gives us identity, purpose, direction, honor, ascente. Thanks. Also are due to my organization, US, the critical context in which Kwanzaa was conceived and created, first accepted, first practiced, began as a living